Alright, so this is gonna be part two of the mistakes I made getting back into dogs. So like I mentioned earlier, this is my dog Camilla. Um, when I like she was a late bloomer, like I mentioned in the last video, she was a late bloomer. Really didn't start doing no real training till about 2 years old. I think Top may have came and tested her. She was probably like a year and a half, but we didn't really do no real training at that point. He was kind of testing her, so I ain't really started really training her until about 2 years old, about maybe 2.5. And just a disclaimer, and I'm not talking about Ty in this video, you know what I'm saying? Because he was the one of the ones that kind of helped me, you know what I'm saying, and taught me, you know what I'm saying, out of this situation. So just FYI, I'm not talking about him. But one of the mistakes I made with her getting back into training, you know what I'm saying, letting decoys put too much pressure on her too soon, you know what I'm saying? Like at the time when it initially happened, she wasn't showing a lot of signs of digressing until she did start digressing. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll put a little pressure on and it wasn't really bothering her at first. Or maybe at the time, maybe I just wasn't looking for the signs, you know what I'm saying? Maybe at the time I didn't know what I know now. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, you know what I'm saying, she started digressing. And like I said, me and my boy Ty, you know what I'm saying, we done talked about the situation. No, I'm not talking about Ty, but that was one of the mistakes I made, bro, getting back into dogs and getting back into training, letting decoys put too much pressure on. I actually talked about this in my boy Catch Dog Concepts video. We did a live stream on YouTube. Y'all check them out. I'll try to tag them underneath, but I actually talked about it a little bit. But that was one of my biggest mistakes I made, getting back into dog training, letting the decoy put too much pressure on them. Because once you start letting them put too much pressure on it, it's a lot of work to build their confidence back up, bro. Like, is it possible? Yes, but it's a lot of work. So that's part two on, you know what I'm saying, one of the biggest mistakes I made getting back into dogs, man. Y'all stay tuned for part three.